So from this story, I want to tell you again about the problems of the Vietnam education. But after finishing the test, all of the knowledge gone out like waters. The problems. I
Pro.
spent. I'm the same also. I spent hours learn by heart every single thing, and then after a test, it flows out everything. Everything flown out. I don't even remember what test I have yesterday. I don't even remember what I've learned. All of the students, to be honest, they do it. They actually have that, and that is purposefully. Since at first they only care about the subjects when they're gonna have tests. So at the end, on grade nine, some tests some tests like no, not some tests, some subject except math, English, and literature got students like don't not care about it, especially music and art. They don't have any tests, so students study them more or extremely fast, and teachers are lazy as well. So
How teachers can be lazy?
so lazy because oh they study, they don't have tests. Music and art don't have tests in grade nine, right?
Yes.
That is yeah. So if don't have tests, why do we have to study? I want to ask for your own opinion. If we don't have tests, why do we still have to study music and arts? I want to ask you that.
Okay, interesting question. I don't want to say everything what you think, to admit everything
Yeah,
what
I
you
just
think.
I just asked you the question.
No, no. Okay, I will answer, but I just want to give you one explanation why I will answer on your question. So don't worry about this. So this is something that okay happens in their lives. Okay, but I was when I was your age, I used to ask the same question. What is the purpose? Okay, you're having this okay subjects and you don't have a test, and for example I also have I think it's okay. First, it's nonsense. In my opinion, this is nonsense. The second thing that I want to tell you, this is something that for example in my opinion, okay, so I'm not good in music, I'm not good in art. Okay, I'm not good in these subjects. But my question, my bonus question, I want you to think about this. My bonus question, why I
Okay, wait. I asked you to. Okay, so that's your opinion about music and art, right?
nonsense,
So
nonsense.
in Vietnam, I want to ask you because
Hmm.
right now continue my speech is is around I they're lazy because still don't have tests, so they study like by route. You know, studying by route, right? Just studying and attend the class for having the your face inside, not for actual learning. And my teachers instantly realized, I'm music and art teachers instantly realized about it when we were in grade nine. So they decide to do something insane. Speed run the entire curriculum for semester one. Yes, speed run the curriculum for music and art, which are which are just designed to be used the entire year. But again, I have to talk three times. Students don't study when they don't have tests.
Uh,
So teachers decide to speed to twice the speed, just for students to for music, skip something, skip everything, skip something about no, not related, and just focusing on just focusing like pushing knowledge into students for them to have a test, and instantly after having a test, the teachers allow students to do whatever they want inside their class, studying or nothing, studying or even playing games if it's coming silent
mhm.
like
um,
that. And do you want to hear more problems?
Yes, but first I want to tell you. Okay, okay. Remember when you where you stop. Okay. I want to tell you my opinion, especially when we are speaking about art and music. Okay, I'm not so good. Already told you that I'm not so good in art and music. But the thing is that bothers me a lot when I was okay. I'm not good at these subjects. Why I'm hearing these subjects? Okay, I will not be an artist when I grow up. I will not be a musician when I grow up. I will not be okay. And why do I need to study these subjects? If I will choose to do something else in my life, why do I need to study all of these subjects? Why? What is the reason? What is the purpose of studying of these subjects? It's no purpose. It's no. There is no reason for me to study these subjects. As simple as that. Okay, so what do you think about this? Why, for example, that you can choose? Probably in your class that you have some children, okay, that are good, for example, in this type of the classes. Is that right? In art and music, do you have any students who are good at art and music?
Wait, can you say it again?
Okay, of course. Do you have students who are good at art and in the music, who are good in these subjects in your classroom?
To be honest, I still study music and art when in grade 10, but in grade 9, no students in my class are good at music and art because students treat them as optional subject, even though they're compulsory in grade 9. In At that time, students will just treat them as optional subjects and learn them again by route.
Mm-hmm.
For arts, um, there's still the teachers like allow students use ChatGPT to just search for image and draw them.
Mm-hmm.
So
Wow.
this is actually kind of an insane thing. And tell you a small fact that for grade 6 to grade 9, 40%, 40% of let me try to think. 40% of my drawings from my art,
Mm-hmm.
my teacher draw it for me since I literally have nothing no talent in art. I tell you, in the very first time we meet together, right? I'm extremely bad at
Yes.
art. Yeah, but to be fair, art right now no student like
Mm-hmm.
because they are the subject which don't have any test will get marks. The
Mm-hmm.
same with PE. The same with like PE and the same with like PE music. So to be so in retrospect, I would say that those three subjects are definitely be removed
Mm-hmm.
since they bring no benefits, especially being no benefits to pu- to people to students
Mm,
because they just waste time and use all the knowledge for something. And the reason I said that is because if we know the students will just learn them to how to just learn them, they just don't learn them. I don't know how do we use the word.
mm-hmm.
I think I have to repeat it that they learn by route.
Mm-hmm.
So if the student already studying like that, why would we even have to teach them? Or they will forget everything when they're going outside.
Mm-hmm.
As for going outside,
Uh,
those three subjects should
uh,
definitely be removed.
I partly agree with you, but I don't agree with you. In some ways, I don't agree with you. Okay, I want to tell you why. Do you want to
Okay.
hear?
Yes.
Uh,
Okay.
okay, so I don't agree with you because partly yes, but partly no. Okay, so partly a no. What is the part that I don't agree with you? For example, imagine. Do you know who is a prodigy? Do you know what is the meaning of the word prodigy?
What?
Prodigy, prodigy. Do you know what is prodigy?
Nope.
A prodigy is, for
You can send
example,
me in Teams. You can send me in Teams.
okay, just one moment. Okay, prodigy, just one moment. I will send you. Okay, prodigy. Okay, I sent you.
Okay, so let me try to see what it is. So it is like wait oh is someone who like natural talent, like for example, no, for example, like Albert Einstein, or he is already a talent inventors, mathematicians,
Yes. Okay, but
like Nikola Tesla, like this.
yes, but can you imagine, for example, that someone is a prodigy in music, or someone is prodigy in art, or someone is prodigy in sport? Then,
Yeah.
okay, so for example, you used to have a Mozart or a Beethoven. Okay, so I know about them. They are famous composers from Austria and Germany. Okay, so they used to be a prodigy in the music. Okay, and they are composers. Okay, so they used to be really good in this, in music. So this is the part that I don't agree with you. I don't agree with you because for example, maybe you have some children who are good in these classes. Okay, so if you for example have someone who is good in art, if you have someone who is good in let's say in music or in sport, but this is the part. Okay, you want to say for example that if you're not good at this, you need to remove these subjects. But I will choose, for example, optional, to these subjects to be optional, so that you can choose if you want to have these subjects or if you don't want to have these subjects. Okay, do you understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, for
So,
example,
do you want to hear more like problems?
what?
Hear more problems about freedom education.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that in my opinion, this is something that can
Yeah.
be optional that you can
Optional.
choose.
Yeah.
Okay, so
But to be fair,
yes,
the vast majority of students won't actually use those three.
yes, but
The vast majority still don't choose.
okay,
They
yes.
should probably spend the money invest in the workers, law teachers in some other field, which they probably make more money and also good for the entire social as well.
Yeah,
Since the majority of the students don't actually
I just want to give you one example how in my school we sort it out. I will give you I will use languages. Okay, so as you know, we cannot speak all the languages around the world. This is something that is impossible. Is that right?
yeah.
You just can't. Okay, so we used to have languages in my school. We used to have four languages in my school. We used to have we can choose some of these languages. We used to have English, but I will explain how: English, German, French, and Russian language. And we used to have groups. Okay, we used to have groups. For example, I used to speak. I used to be in one group that we used to have, and that group was called Advanced German and Beginner English group. So that was my group where I was studying these subjects. You also have, for example, opposite. Opposite means that you used to have, for example, advanced English and beginner German language, etc. And these kind of groups. And you can choose. This is optional. You can choose wherever you want to go.
Yeah.
Okay, so okay, they school okay give us a chance that we can choose subjects that we want to study, that what languages we want to learn, and also on what level you can
Yeah.
choose to speak, because okay, I can speak five languages. So now I can speak five languages now. But when I was in high school, I used to speak only Serbian language. Okay, this language, English and German. Now I can speak five languages. I can speak German, English, Serbian, Italian, and Spanish. Okay, so these are languages that I can speak. And what is the good thing? You choose something that you and I found myself that I can speak languages. But on the other side, I didn't know some subjects like art, like music, like, okay, I didn't know these subjects. But we used to have in our class, we used to have someone who is good in this in this. Also, I didn't. I was so bad in Serbian language because we used to have a teacher who teaches like Serbian language was like literature. We need to read a lot of books and write a lot of essays about these books, and that was a nonsense for me because I'm not I'm not I'm not so interested. I was not so interested in reading a lot of books, hard books. Okay, so she gave us, for example, to read 4 or 5 books on the weekend. How you can read 4 or 5 books on the weekend? That is quite impossible. Is that right?
Yes, true.
Yes, true. And okay, and this is only for one subject. How I can read 4 or 5 books for one subject and do homework for other subjects and be ready for Monday for school? It was impossible. Okay, so this is
Uh,
why I think, for
okay.
example, okay, good. Now you okay. I finished.
Okay. So I totally agree with you. But again, because most I don't know about any musician and an artist. Musician there are a lot, a ton. But around artists, there are literally no artists recorded that having an impact on the world. So the art in Vietnam is kind of dead. Yeah.
Mm.
The
You're
first evidence is the art are now having a controversial. Should it be given as a optional, no, optional study?
hmm
Since it was extremely hard and definitely most not suitable for most boys.
hmm
So um, yeah, kind of like that. The second evidence is on news and reports there know nothing about arts.
hmm
And third evidence, no Vietnamese. Almost no Vietnamese haven't having great haven't even got any mind about the art knowledge,
hmm
which is three evidence that I can confidently say that the art in Vietnam is kind of something that. So we should definitely remove an entire art in, and it's actually not affect anything. People would like to draw, they will just draw, and any personal classes for art can still be opened. We just remove art from the school entirely,
hmm
and all the art teachers will be given a different job related to the subjects. For example, they can be a college teachers or etc. But students in university can also choose art. I just remove art from the normal, from like the normal grade 1 to 12.
hmm
That.
Uh,
And do you want to hear about more about the problems in the Vietnam education?
yes, of
The things
course.
that are about happening nowadays is around the final term two test.
hmm
Do you know that Vietnam is having a 13th of April and 1/5 holiday.
Yes, I know that.
Okay, so people will have 4 days of 4 days of resting, and most schools try to complete every single mid or every second end term two test, every test midterm end term two test
hmm
in the end term two test before that event. And you know what the consequences?
What?
Students go to school after the holiday. You students go to school just waiting for holiday,
hmm
and so we just waiting for holiday. And one person said that when we have the entire test finished, after the holiday, students go to school and the curriculum get paid off extremely quickly. Students will just read ideas, and students actually don't write and do not remember anything. Although there is a around 5% of curriculum left, there are about 3 or 4 lessons for each subject. Get like run through. You can like breeze through entirely with just one lesson. And for the 2 weeks, uh, often the end of the school years are about 15th. So for the final 2 weeks, students just go to school for nothing because they can't remember anything since the knowledge are definitely not in the student head anymore. Since they already have a thing that finish their test means finish everything. The
Mhm.
curriculum is kind of like that, and the teachers have to like completing all of the notes. They barely have time to take care of the students, and they just let them play for the 2 weeks. The
Mhm.
consequences of having tests so early. And you know, this thing actually happened to mine in grade 9 because the curriculum, uh, the principal and the education system said for grade 9 and grade 12, we have to finish the entire grade 9 curriculum before March. My school year is 2024-2025,
Mhm.
which means we have to which means like we have to finish the entire grade 9 curriculum and go straight into text or go straight into practicing tests before 31st of March 2025. So on that day, all of the books and do you know what's the same thing again happening?
No.
uh the thing that happening is at that time there was a collecting papers for recycling. And so you know what the surprising thing that everyone do
What?
is everybody at the 31st of March, which is the final day, which is the final day of students,
Mhm. Fine.
yeah, which is like the final day of students. They bring all of the books and notebook with them, of
Mhm.
the books and notebooks, and of the books, notebook, and all kind of paper related to the school year. And after finishing all of the class, students will bring all of that book donated to that.
Wow. When
So
why?
just because we finished the curriculum, so no need for books, and we are also have to donate that, and don't let them take our trash paper at home. So we just take the book and notebook and donated that.
Mhm.
And you know what's even more crazier?
What?
The entire grade 9, about 300 students do it, having a total of about 1 tons of paper get carried away.
Wow. But yes. But you have here how many? 300 students. Is that right?
Yeah, 300 students. Each one is 30 kilogram. Each one is around each one 300. Each one just 3 kilograms, or only 900 kilograms, or about a ton.
Wow.
1 ton of paper and paper.
Mhm.
So that is not a happy thing. I have to mention with you. This is not a happy thing. This just shows about the education system are heavily damaged by
Mhm.
the already beginning wrong thoughts that finishing the curriculum means the books are valueless.
Mhm. But how in your own opinion how this system can be improved?
The first thing is tests have to be widened. So because you know that the Vietnam is still doing developing that from 2025, the third subject, math and literature, are must. But the third subject will be totally random and they cannot repeat it 3 times. Do you know about the other one? I will try to think. So the For example, wait, what I'm talking? Oh, okay. I remember. Before 2021, all the three subjects at half test to grade 10 are pinned math, English, and literature.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? But but then the government realized that those all other subjects get kicked off.
All of the subjects.
Yeah, all other subjects get kicked off since they don't have tests. So they decided to do something that is, do you know the day 31st of March?
Mm, yes.
Yeah, the day 31st of March, we are the same day as the curriculum has to be ended, despite being not finished.
Mm-hmm.
Despite being like not finished. Really try to think. We will have a the third subject will be picked randomly, and it will be live. It will be live on every show, every platforms from YouTube to TikTok. But
Mm-hmm.
this year they successfully pick English. The
Mm-hmm.
chance of that is dramatically low, which is 1 out of 10, which is extremely happy
Mm-hmm.
to hear about it. So I would say that it was very happy, but there is a catch.
Mm-hmm.
They can't repeat three times in a row. So this year we can choose English. Next we can choose English, but third, they can't be English anymore. We have another subject. And you know what's so dangerous about this?
What?
My brother having test. Probably not English. Probably what happened if it's science, then I don't even want to read next. This is kind of insane because we can't repeat three times in a row. So I will probably wish that this year will be another subject and we can actually go back to English for 2 years. Will be safety for my brother.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and how?
Just because he is not very good. So I wish that it was I wish there was English since that was the subject that he is having the most knowledge.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And which subjects are really important in your own opinion? Which subjects, for example, in your school should stay for a long period of time?
I don't actually know.
Hmm. Okay, so in you how you don't know what you think? How is this possible? Okay, I ask you about your opinion. So, which subject? Math, physics, science, IT. So, which of these subjects do you consider that should stay in educational system?
Uh, let me try to think. Um, this is kind of hard. The subject which are most difficult definitely be science.
Science. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely be science. Because that students don't actually studying science because it was absolutely hard. I broke up science when I'm in grade 8, and on grade 9, I literally have no clue. Now I'm studying it and having a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
but for grade 9, that will be a major nightmare.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, can I go to drink some water, please? My,
Yes, you can.
my mouth are dry. Okay, just a
Yeah.
moment. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so now I want to ask you about subjects that you will have this year and you will not have in the next year. What are some subjects that you will have in this year and you will not have on the next year?
Our next all subjects remain the same for 3 years.
Hmm. Okay, all the subjects. Okay, and which of these subjects are your favorite? Okay, so that you like and which one you don't like it, that you enjoy to do it.
Yeah. If that was easy, I definitely enjoy it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so can you explain a little bit?
Uh, Explain.
Mm-hmm.
For example, for I found out that physics are a little bit easier. Physics
Mm-hmm.
are a little bit easier from like all the rest. I
Mm-hmm.
definitely enjoy it rather than bigger.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
I have found out that biology were again easier, but chemistry got ridiculously harder.
Mm-hmm. Okay. How? Uh,
Because I had to find out new things, and it was actually the brand new, so
mm-hmm.
it's like an idea.
Okay. And how about IT?
IT is actually brand new, but that's actually not that hard.
Mm-hmm. And you would you consider, for example, to learn a lot of IT because IT is something that can be really nice. So, what do you think about learning IT? Okay.
Uh, I actually have no idea.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And how about math? Is math difficult?
Math is not that hard.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Not so hard. Okay. So the
Yeah.
math. Okay. And yes. And okay. And you mentioned literature. Okay. Can you to remind me why students don't like it?
I would say that students don't like it because it's like hard or anything.
Mhm. Okay, so this is something that is okay, quite hard. And your brother, in which subjects he is good at, and which subjects he is not so good at?
Definitely some science because I don't know, but he's actually not actually interested in it.
Hmm. Okay, and mm, he's good in science. I didn't understand. Can you repeat, please?
Not actually good in science.
Hmm. Okay, and in which subject he is good at? Are there any subjects that he?
Like some math and English.
Okay, so he can do math and English very well. Okay, now let's see, and that is quite nice. Okay, now so we can stop here. We finished our class. Okay, thank you so much for joining my class, and see you on Tuesday. Okay,
Yeah.
bye bye. See you next time.
Yeah.